do one more like this. Instead of the mean of med V, suppose we want a bar chart of the proportion of cat med V in each of the two groups. Okay. Now, cat med V is coded as zeros and ones, right? And we want the proportion of those. Okay. So we have to first prepare the data. So we say data to plot. Okay. Now you say group by, right, housing.df, okay, so whole thing, and then char. Okay, so we're going to group by that, and then we're going to pipe that into the next code snippet. So that summarize. Now we want mean. Okay, but here is the problem. Okay, now the previous case med V was a numeric variable, so you could do mean of med V, no problem, it'll work, right? So if you did, I'll show you. So if I did mean of housing.df med V, it's going to give you the mean, it will calculate the mean. But if I say cat med V, it's going to give me an error. It's because cat med V, we converted cat med V into a factor. So it's not a numeric variable anymore. So we have to convert this factor variable into numeric variable. So we do that using as numeric, right, housing.df cat med V. Okay. So that's going to convert each and every value into a numeric value. Okay. But there is a problem here as well. So now if I say mean of that, okay, now I get a mean value of 1.16. The numbers are supposed to be 0 or 1, right? When the numbers are 0 or 1, how can the mean value will be outside of that? It has to be between 0 and 1, and that's because when you do as numeric, okay, this is very important, please understand. When you use as numeric, it doesn't take the factor levels back into the original values. It takes their factor levels and simply assigns the value 1, 2, 3, 4. So what was 0 before, once it is converted into factor, now converted back into numeric, it becomes 1. And then the 1 which was converted into factor, now it is going to be 2. So that as numeric, after converting to as numeric, all right, so we need to do a -1 there. So then it will give you the right answer. So that's what we have to do. So here, summarize, okay. Now we say as numeric here, mean of as numeric, okay, as numeric of cat med V, okay. So after it has been converted into numeric values, then you subtract 1. Okay. So let me put it like this so you can see. Okay, and then we change the names of data to plot is C Chaz and say percent cat medv. Okay. Okay, now if you go into data to plot, you see these are the value between 0 and 1, 0.15 and 0.31. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to copy paste this and then make the necessary changes. Okay. All right, data to plot. So this is okay. The y value is that percent cat medv. That's the y value. Okay. Now geom bar is stat equal to identity. That is good. Now title is going to be what? Percent. Okay, so here 0 and 1, we are looking at the when you're finding the mean of zeros and ones, it's going to give you the mean, how many, the proportion of ones. So that means how many properties are greater than or equal to 30K or greater than 30K. Okay, so here is percentage of properties or percentage of mean value greater than or equal to 30K, right? Okay, so that will be our title. Now the label for x-axis is good, adjacent to Charles River. The y label is not mean value anymore, it is percentage. So we should simply say percentage. Okay. Okay. Then the value label, okay, it's not dollar, there is no dollar sign in front, so we remove that. We don't need that because it is a percentage. We want the number and then a percentage at the end. So we'll remove that. And here, say digits, okay, 4, we'll see. If you need it, we can change that. And here we want to change this to percent cat medv. But remember, percent cat medv is a number between 0 and 1. If you look at the data, it is between 0 and 1. And if you want that to be represented as a percentage, then you have to multiply by 100. Okay. And then this k should be changed to percent. On the y lim now, not 0 to 30, but okay, so 0 to point, so it has to be, say, 0.4, maybe. Okay. So now we have, okay. Now instead of, you may want to change instead of percentage, proportion, or you can actually change the y into times 100 right here. Let's see whether that would work. If you times 100, then we can change this to 40. Then what happens? Okay, so then it will be percentage. Okay.